Hey everyone, Sky here to discuss Ghost Rider, starring Nicolas Cage, Eva Mendes, Wes Bentley, Donald Logue, Matt Long, and Peter Fonda, and directed by Daredevil's Mark Steven Johnson. Now, before I get into this movie, I remember this coming out on a Valentine's Day release. And why was that? Well, Nicolas Cage said it at Comic-Con because it's a love story. And I was actually kind of excited for this movie with all the action-y stuff that they showed in the trailers. They never brought up a love story, so probably a different movie for me. But let's get into it. The cliche of the narration of the legend of the Ghost Rider told by Sam Elliott was very badly told. Young Johnny Blaze as a circus motorcycle jumper with his father Barton, the backstory of Johnny and Roxanne Simpson as a young couple, is so badly written, even Nicolas Cage could spot how bad it was if he was writing it. When Mephistopheles, played by Peter Fonda, meets Johnny and tells him he can save his father, and Johnny says, "Name your price," and he says, "I'll take your soul." And how Johnny signs the contract was an accident blood? That don't make any sense. Nicolas Cage as adult Johnny Blaze. And now, I'm not the biggest Nicolas Cage fan because he makes one bad movie after another, with a few exceptions, of course, first of all. Second of all, I hear he's very difficult to work with. And third of all, he's pretty much a prick in real life. I don't like Johnny Blaze, but I love the hell out of his Ghost Rider, and I'll discuss that later. Mac, played by Donald Logue, who was in Blade, remember him, guys? Is a much better presence here than he is as in Blade or Cage himself in this movie. Wes Bentley as Blackheart. I'm just gonna say it. I hate this villain half to death. And three henchmen reminded me of the freaking Lost Boys, because they're too damn hilarious to me. Eva Mendes as adult Roxanne Simpson, who I think is pretty attractive, but as a news lady, I felt was just so dull of a character. Plus, she and Cage don't have chemistry. Ghost Rider's first appearance at 43 minutes into this movie, maybe longer in the extended cut. I don't remember too much about the extended cut. And I love the way he sounds and how Cage performs, but my problem is that there were times his CGI head was shrinking, but did think when he turns his motorcycle on fire was pretty cool. The woman who gets mugged is not by Ghost Rider, by a mugger, is played by Rebel Wilson. Was an unexpected turn for an actress well known for Pitch Perfect, Bridesmaids, which I'll be discussing Pitch Perfect next week, but that's for another show. But Ghost Rider's line, "Look into my eyes," was just so laughable I couldn't stop busting up laughing. I like Sam Elliott as an actor here and Hulk, but his role here was just such a waste. Nick Cage and Eva Mendes, like I said earlier, don't have any chemistry whatsoever. Their scenes together are just so laughably bad, it's tedious. My problems are with how Ghost Rider is like, "Let me touch you," or "Let my chains touch you." That kills off Blackheart's henchmen. And the way he can survive water, he's a guy on fire. Aren't they supposed to be not? This is a stupid premise for a stupid character, in my opinion. Ghost Rider grabs the helicopter and tells the pilot he's pissing him off was rather too tedious. Sam Elliott as the Ghost Rider before Johnny was pretentious and predictable. The final fight between Ghost Rider and Blackheart was probably the dumbest fight, and how Blackheart calls himself Legion with the red eyes was just bad looking. Just bad. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 3.6 out of 10. This thing I do not know how the studio approved of is rather baffling. The effects felt incomplete, and especially with Ghost Rider's head sometimes shrinking, this is the weakest of Marvel's introduction movie. No, I don't like it. So I'd like to thank you guys for coming well, not coming, but showing a little support on this show. And I will be back next week with Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. And until next time, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Number 1. Number 2, watch some more videos. Number 3, please leave us a comment on the bottom if you can. And thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, look into my eyes.